other hand, we have created a stylesheet.css in case if we can make some kind of customization or in case of testing purposes into our project. So in that case, first of all, let's create the charset properties. This is the charset property that we practically define in case of a CSS document, and then inside we need to write on this particular thing over here, CSS document. Now get back to index.html, and the very first thing you can see that I have placed this CDN right below this particular title and all of these meta descriptions right over here. So I need to place this particular CDN just beneath all those things. Those are needed to be rendered first into your project. And in the next case, if we wish to make some kind of customization, then we need to link our CSS file that we have created, as we can see over here, stylesheet.css, into our project. If we wish to link them, we need to link it right beneath this particular CDN property that we have used. So this is the CSS here, and this is the root directory of this particular stylesheet.css. Relevant style sheet, and definitely the type will be text by CSS. So everything has been done over here. And another thing, we need to check on whether this link is established or not. So in the first case, all we need to do, we need to get back to our stylesheet.css, and here we will be putting a particular background color, yellow. Get back to your project and reload, and you can see that our page has turned yellow. That means we have successfully linked this index.html with this stylesheet.css over here, and the link is active and fully functional. There's absolutely no doubt in it. Now in the next case, if we get back to body here, and let's check whether we are connected with Tailwind or not. There it goes. We are preparing this hello beautiful world. Press Ctrl S, get back to your project and reload, and you can see that practically the font size is changed, the font family has been changed over here, because we have used this particular H1 tag. So in the usual cases, all we were expecting here, we were expecting some bigger font size, but we can see right into this page that practically it is now of a reduced size and it has a different font family. So we can safely conclude that we have practically linked this particular index.html page with the Tailwind server that we are linking via this particular CDN. So every link is now established, every link is fully functional and working. We have no need of this particular HTML background color right over here for the time being. We are removing it. Press Ctrl S, get back to your project and reload, and you can see that this will be the output. Now if we press F12 and open up our code inspector panel and click on this particular phrase of hello beautiful world, we can see that these are practically the properties, those being defined according to Tailwind. You can see that this is the tailwind.mean.css. So the link is established, everything is right into its order. This is the H1 property, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. The margin is set to 0. This is the H1. So in that case, first of all, we do not wish to put it in this particular manner as it been exactly shown over here. So in this very first case, all we need to do, we need to get back to our stylesheet.css, and here we will be defining different font size properties for different header elements. There are 6 header elements. We know about it. So we need to copy them. We need to paste them 5 more times. We need to make all those alterations, those we need right over here. Change it. So we made all those alterations right over here. Now if we get back to our project and reload, then we can see that in the first case, this is the h1 tag that we have used. Now, like Bootstrap, Tailwind CSS, it practically makes usage of a particular container with some definite properties. What are those properties? So we'll be checking it out.